Alright boys, so the official CFB 26 Ultimate Team Deep Dive did officially get tweeted out by EA. What I mean tweeted out, they tweeted out that the blog is live. No heads up, no warning, they just sent it out. Which I do think is a little bit interesting. I'm not going to complain too much because there's a ton of good stuff in this blog. We had the Road to Glory and Madden Superstar Deep Dive this morning, and then literally like 2 hours later, they just tweeted out the blog. When it comes to Road to Glory and the Superstar Deep Dive, I'm probably not going to talk too much about that either on this channel or my Madden channel. Reason being, I've never opened up Madden Superstar mode, and I've played maybe 10 minutes of Road to Glory in CFB 25. Therefore, I think you guys can tell it's not necessarily my main point of content. That said, let's pop over to EA's website so we can take a look at the College Football 26 Ultimate Team Deep Dive. Alright, so getting started, they just give us a little introduction paragraph. Hey everyone, we are so excited to tell you about what we have in store for you this year in College Football 26. We have a lot to share with you, including changes to player art. Card art looks so freaking cool. I'm a big card art guy if you guys haven't picked that up already. Pack helper, new lineup screens, and more. But before we get started, we want to thank you so much for your financial donations as well as giving us support and feedback. Let's get things rolling by talking about card art. If there was one thing EA has done a fantastic job at, they bring in the right people to actually make the game look cool. You guys can see right there, they had hashtag card art guy trending, and we couldn't agree more. Shout out the entire CFB card art team. Shout out the entire Madden Ultimate Team card art team. You guys absolutely kill it. The card art is only getting better. Because of that, they have introduced larger player item canvases and removed the restrictions of items on the border. This is something I have been asking for years for them to get rid of in MUT, and well, it looks like they're doing the exact same thing in Cut. I'll say the Cut card art really didn't have that many restrictions. Even that, they cooked up an absolute heater here of a Johnny Manziel. Now, this Johnny Manziel will be a part of the standout promo. We will get down to that promo here in a few, but what you gotta know is, well, the card art looks so freaking cool. Now, moving on to new ways to play. Our goal this year was to provide you with more ways to play by upgrading your live event experiences. In addition to our base game modes, we have massively upgraded our live event system to become a mode building platform and built some new features that we can't wait to tell you about. What this means for our players is that we will consistently put out new limited time modes to accompany our programs, so basically even more house rules and limited time events. One example of a new limited time mode, I would expect this to be one of the first ones we see: Conference Clash. Build your best all SEC team and go head to head against other players' all-star teams from their favorite conferences. This is really cool. If any of you guys have played Madden Ultimate Team, this is very similar to a theme team. Could we have like a theme team limited time mode where you have to actually have a certain theme team to play that limited time mode? I don't know how I feel about that specifically. Maybe if EA made it a draft mode so you could draft the players you wanted. Either way, it looks like they're going to give us what we want when it comes to the live event or limited time modes, so I'm not going to complain too much on that end. Study Hall, a new solo competitive experience. Say goodbye to solo battles. EA, thank you. Solo battles were the biggest waste of your resources I think I have ever seen. Do you play solo battles? I do not. A new mode offering a 12-game series with increasing difficulties after each wins. Players can enter Study Hall using a token granted once each week, and for those wanting more, you can purchase more with coins. It looks like we have different difficulties you can go against in the Study Hall. We have Study Hall, Freshman Season, Varsity Season, All-American Season. I would assume there's also a Heisman Season, and then we have the featured rewards. It says 10,000 coins for Game 1. If that's the case, I mean, 10K for... that's not solo battle rewards. That's significantly increased. So just off that alone, I'm kind of excited. You can only do it once per week, which again is a little bit concerning, but if they make the rewards worth your time, I'm here for it. It also says lineup type, so maybe they have some form of lineup restrictions. Huge changes coming to sets and the trading store. This is pretty good. This year, we are introducing a huge change to how you will interact with sets. Sets are shifting focus to become more of a collection-based mechanic with massively juiced rewards. I mean, just off the word juiced, I'm excited. But I'll see fewer sets per program that reward players to finding and collecting a wide variety of cards with exclusive rewards for those completions out there. But how will I work towards high overall cards from program? This looks like it's going to be very similar to the Reggie Bush set we had, I guess, with the Legend promo. This also looks very similar to how 2K operates. If you know how 2K operates, they put all of their players into a set, and then by getting every single player from a set, you get a mega card. The issue with 2K everything is so expensive. That's my biggest concern with that. If they keep it affordable and keep it cheap, it looks like a great change and something I will not complain about too much. Alongside the above changes to sets, this year you will see a wider variety of programs-based items available in the training store. The goal of these two changes combined is to simplify the journey to higher overall cards, something that is very good. It can be confusing for newer players to work around the Ultimate Team system. Gone are the days where you must stockpile low overall cards and complete ton of sets to cash in your champions. The new streamlined method allows you to efficiently quick sell any cards you don't want and immediately turn them into impactful players from the new training store. These two don't really seem too similar to be like in the exact same section, but it makes me kind of excited. I just said that in order to keep the price per these mega sets to be completable down, packs have to be good. I mean, Reggie Bush was really expensive to complete in CFB. Again, the 2K model is what we want to be as far away as possible from. The fact that they put it right next to the training store, which is the free way to get packs by quick selling cards you get throughout the game, that is exciting. I'm here for that. Again, pack odds, I mean, if there's one game where pack odds were actually good, it was CFB 25. As mostly a muck guy, I mean, packs this year have never been worse, so I'm not too concerned. I mean, I am concerned because it's EA, it's the same company, it's the same people making the final decisions, but this, it gives me some, I will say, some level of excitement. Introducing Pack Helper. This isn't something I don't really care for this. Essentially, if you open up a pack, it is going to tell you whether or not you want to or need to use that card. It's a cool little AI tool, and it does go hand in hand with a bunch of other things EA has been doing for CFB, and I guess Madden Ultimate Team 26. You want to make the game as smooth, as simple as possible, and right there is another, I guess we can call it a quality of life feature, so I'm not going to complain. Next up, we got streamlined lineup management. From this right here, it says they have revamped the lineup screen, making it easier to operate. So this right here basically just says they have streamlined the process to updating your lineup. They've made it a little bit easier to do so. They also introduced the drag and drop function, which will allow players to quickly swap positions with just a few buttons. Have this in Madden Ultimate Team. I'm pretty sure it is kind of bugged, but if it does work like it's supposed to work, it should be a cool feature. Additionally, the new toolbar on the left side of the screen provides quick access to important information, such as your ability loadout, team chemistry, and strat items. We also have this in Madden Ultimate Team. It is cool. As mentioned in the gameplay deep dive, College Football 26 has modernized the depth chart and will now include fun specialty positions like gadget players. That's sick. So yeah, we're going to have players that can play wide receiver and corner. You can have an edge rusher who can also be, I guess, a running back. That's sick. I would assume you also have gadget plays in the game. Depending on your playbook, you could sub in somebody to be your option quarterback. This is cool. I didn't see that through my initial read through, but I'm glad I saw it right there. Other key positions now include edge rushers and Will, Mike, Sam, and linebacker spots. Cool stuff right there. I kind of expected that. I did not expect to have a gadget player in our lineup. That is going to be good. This is also, I mean, I've said good or this is going to be good a ton. I mean, fellas, there's nothing really bad in here. They're only going to tell us the good stuff. Content expansion, more seasons, more programs. Cut is back with a huge content expansion. If there was one thing that Cut 25 did terrible for the majority of the first half of the college football season, they didn't give us content. This right here off rip says we're going to look forward to 9 full seasons. What does a full season look like? I don't exactly know. We do have our first look at the season 1 champion down below, and he does look pretty cool. One major change is the frequency of Friday drops. This will now switch themes more often, making the game more dynamic and engaging. There will also be more midweek drops, providing players with more chances to explore new content and build out their ultimate team. That sounds interesting. Again, I don't believe it until I see it in my hand. Also built from player feedback, we are doubling down on what makes college football so special: student athletes and legendary alumni. Expect to see more of a focus on these athletes to build your ultimate team. Okay, so here's the thing. How else are you supposed to build out your ultimate team if you're not using alumni? Because, I mean, you're not in college, or the players who are actually playing in the game. That is the most bluff sentence I have ever seen from an EA article, and I've read them all. That is, okay, that's interesting. All right. While the spotlight will remain on student athletes and alumni, a select group of current NFL players will also return to the Cut gridiron. I guess that makes sense, but in order to be a NFL player, you have to at least attend the college. Sometimes you don't actually get the degree That's interesting. I think that's weird. Okay, thank you, EA, for that. The big part right there, though, is 9 season. Now move into scheme chemistry consolidation. This is just another quality of life feature. And then the multiple player item backs is also another quality of life feature. Going back to 2K right here, this is kind of how 2K does their player item attribute cards. I think it looks pretty cool. It's just gonna, go through and give you a more visual of what your player items actually look like instead of tossing it all into the front of the card. But on to abilities. Abilities have kind of undergone a major change to better match with the updates in College Football 26. Abilities have been redesigned to progress in tiers while becoming increasingly affordable throughout the year. That's important. I know it took a while for them to actually start discounting abilities, specifically with the Legend promo, so it's cool they have that right there. Overtime mode update. Overtime mode has added rewards and a new reward structure this year, which will reward players for going on win streaks, withstand the pressure, and win 3 games in a row, and you'll earn the best prize, whether you're grinding for rewards or sharpening your skills. The updated overtime mode provides a more satisfying experience. Another thing that I'm excited for right here, again, I really can't read what's going on here. I don't know why they made this text so small. Can I zoom in? From this picture alone, it looks like if you win 3 games in a row in any game mode, you're gonna get a new... This ties in with the limited time event upgrade. It really does look like they're trying to give you as many rewards as possible. Now on to the quality of life upgrades. The big one right here is now being able to view challenge objectives without pausing the game. This is something I have been asking for so long. It's just a frustrating thing. Glad to see it come to CFB 26. It's also going to be in MUT 26. New coaches, real life likeness. Yeah, we have coaches in the game this year. And then on to the launch content. I'd say this is where things get good. Now, in order to get these first set of rewards, you did have to pre-order the game before June 19th. You're going to get a Cam Coleman, Isaiah, not saying that last name, Daquan Wright, and Zane Durant. It's going to be 83 overall B&Ds. We haven't seen the card art, so I don't know if these cards are finalized yet. If we do, I'll have a video out telling you guys the best ones to pick. If we don't, well, you guys won't see that video. Starting June 26th, you will have until worldwide launch to pre-order the deluxe edition of College Football 26 to receive this pack. If you missed the opportunity, this pack will be available with the MVP bundle until Madden 26 launches worldwide on August 14th. More 83 overalls. We got Noah. That is another hard last name, but it does say left edge right there. That's kind of cool. We've never had that before. It would usually just say edge. Derek Maxey II, strong safety. Cole Best, center. London Humphreys, wide receiver. And then we got Rico Jackson, left tackle. For the MVP bundle, so players who have ordered the MVP Madden and CFB bundle, you will get the Dylan Stewart. This is our first look at what a card will actually look like at day 1. We got 80 overall hit power, 78 block shed, 76 tackle, 81 power move, 83 finesse move, 79 strength, 84 pursuit, and 77 play rec. I think it's really weird they aren't showing us the speed. It's not the be-all, end-all of the world. I just think it's interesting that we don't have the speed. Usually EA likes to show us the speed. Speed is also usually the first stat on the top left. It's not there on any of the cards. Early access players. You will have a chance to earn legend Brian Urlacher and Ricky Williams for early access only. These players will be available in all packs at the start of early access. Until worldwide launch, I would assume these cards come back at some way, shape, or form throughout the first few weeks of the game. Brian Urlacher right here has 81 pursuit, 82 block shot, 85 tackle, 82 man, 73 finesse move, 75 power move, 82 play rec, and 83 zone coverage. Card does look pretty good. I want to remind you guys that stats day 1 of the year are going to be not what we are used to. So again, everything like mid-80s is going to be good. Ricky Williams, 86 overall halfback, 84 agility, 84 carry, 85 speed, 84 trucking, 85 stiff arm making the card, 78 catching, 84 break tackle, and 81 juke move. Again, the way EA is showing off these stats, I just think it's hilarious. When else would stiff arm be on a player item? Let me tell you, never. I think it makes cards unique, and I hope they continue doing that throughout the year. Highlight like just one unique stat that these players are good at. Now moving on to the All Hands Ultimate Team pack. For those who pre-ordered either the Deluxe Edition or the MVP bundle, you'll be able to choose between the cover athletes of Ryan Williams and Jeremiah Smith. Between the two right here, they actually look identical. I mean, Ryan Williams actually looks a little bit better. He's got 79 catching, 80 speed, 79 short, 78 medium, 79 deep, 79 catching traffic, 78 spec, and then 81 spin move. And then Jeremiah Smith has 79 catching, 80 speed, 78 spec, and then 79 spin move. I don't know who's taller. Maybe that's why one is better than the other. But just off stats alone, I would pick Ryan Williams. Now moving away from the pre-order content, let's talk about what's going to be here day one. Let's take a sneak peek at the programs that will be starting during early access. First up, we got the names of the game. For those who have played Madden, this looks like it's going to be an AKA style of promo. We got D-Icy Hopkins, 80 power? Oh, it's a free safety. Okay, that's okay. I thought this was DeAndre Hopkins. It's not. It's D-Icy Hopkins. Yeah, I mean, we had this promo last year in CFB 25. I don't know what I thought. I was thinking way too much Madden. Either way, this will most likely be one of those midweek content drops we get. D-Icy Hopkins has 80 power, 85 speed, 81 tackle, 81 man, 81 press, 78 player rec, 80 pursuit, and 85 zone coverage. This right here, the standout promo, if I had to guess, this will be our first Friday content. Johnny Manziel looks absolutely cracked. They're all going to have a mental ability baked on, so they can either have a team player, a fan favorite, a clear-headed leader. I'm interested to see what that actually does. Manziel right here will be a limited time. It's looking like the day one overall for champions will be 85s. Day one LTDs will be 86s. When it comes to Manziel, though, 84 speed, 85 short, 82 medium, 86 deep accuracy, 81 play action pass, 85 throw under pressure, 85 throw on the run, and then we got 85 speed. I am very happy with the overalls right there. And then right here, we have the Season 1 champion. This is cool. Now, make sure to tune into our CFB Rundown launch special stream at EA Sports College for a full reveal of the first season. As of right now, we don't know when that's actually going to be. But just, yeah, Xavier Scott, 85 press, 87 speed, 81 tackle, 85 man, 80 hit power, 83 play rec, 85 pursuit, 85 zone coverage. I would assume this is one of the last cards you can unlock from the field pass. And for a free player, I mean, fellas, he looks really, really good. Don't forget about the crossover items. We got Devin Esther, Haloti Nagata, and then we got Eric Dickerson. We also have new drops programs on the way for you, so let's learn what it is about and how it will work. It's looking like from here, by watching a certain amount of Twitch streams, you are going to get a free 99 overall Michael Crabtree. Earn campus tokens by watching select College Football 26 content on Twitch when drops are active. Spend freely or save your tokens however you see fit. Worried about binder space? Don't be. 10 campus tokens can be converted into 1 super token for added flexibility. Also, campus tokens redemption sets will continue to update as new content drops in Ultimate Team. Previously, if you earned a Twitch pack, they were absolutely terrible. This is a really cool change, and you guys can see the campus token Twitch drop pack reward. 1 token, you're gonna get a Twitch drop B&D pack. For 4 tokens, you're gonna get a Twitch drop pack. Based on the number of tokens and the type of tokens that you exchange, that is going to give you the rewards you want. We have Twitch drop better B&D packs, Twitch drop fantasy pack, Twitch drop superior packs. We have our typical packs. We have our Twitch drop champion pack, our hero packs, our champion packs. But then we also have the exclusive player item 99 overall Michael Crabtree. Now, you probably won't be able to unlock this card for a minute. 10 campus tokens equal 1 super token. You need 20 super tokens to unlock Michael Crabtree, or 200 campus tokens to unlock the Michael Crabtree. It's definitely going to be a grind. I don't know how many tokens you get per stream, but you're probably going to want to watch every single CFB rundown to actually unlock this card. We'll talk more about this when it does go live into the game. But this is good. This is a really cool thing and another way of EA giving us free content. That said, fellas, is going to be everything we got today, brand new from CFB 26. Probably the longest video on my channel by, I mean, we're talking probably 20 minutes. If you guys did enjoy this video, go in there, drop a like, subscribe if you are new. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you boys back here later. Peace. It is almost time for CFB 26.